This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is
Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Through midnight, July 7th, there will be a 50% discount that you can redeem at notyouradvisor.com/4th, spelled the number 4, then TH.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Thursday, June 26th. Let's jump right into today's session. We had a very bullish day, but the only thing that I keep pointing out, that I keep seeing, is lack of volume. And we'll cover that. It's something to watch. It's not a huge concern, but it is of a concern to me because it impacts breadth. We are still seeing instances of sell-offs when volume comes into the market and prices rise when it's an illiquid market, which can't last forever. But it's lasted since April 7th. If you take a look at the first chart in the show notes, which is the Qs, you see that we're making new highs again today. And each day it's just been higher and higher, taking each day. It's very rare to even see a red candle since April for a Heikin-Ashi candle. But look at the volume pattern. That's not great news. But despite that, we have to trade the markets we have. And just as a quick reminder, the promotion ends July 7th. So you're almost out of time for a price I rarely provide out, and to kind of provide social proof without giving away the secret sauce. One of the many picks that I shared, whether you're talking about a few days ago, this stock is up 33% within 5 sessions. And if you count from May 13th, the post I made of hot stocks on the move, I think the title was Stocks on Fire, and it had NBA Jam GIF of that game. This stock is up 76% since May 13th. So check that out. I have the post linked as well, but you won't be able to read it and see all the other stocks until you upgrade. Let's keep going here. Looking at breadth, we had 861 new highs on the NYSE versus 145 new lows, 76% advanced versus 21% declined, 25% below the 50-day, and 44% below the 200-day. All the indices closed at the highs, so that's great. The Dow was up over 400 points, or about 1%. The NASDAQ also was up about 1%, up 194 points, and the S&P was up 48 points, or about 0.8%. Looking at the Mag 7 and mega caps, most were green. Tesla is still printing red here, down about 0.5%. Apple was down about 0.25%, but the other Mag 7 remained green. Meta, Nvidia, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, all green. I don't know if it's because of Bezos's wedding, but Amazon was up the most, up 2.4%, along with Meta, about the same amount. I wonder if Mark Zuckerberg is going to the wedding in Italy. Looking at sectors, almost every sector is green except for consumer defensive. Basic materials led the way, up 1.8%. Communication services 1.7%. Energy 1.5%. Industrials 1.2%. Consumer cyclical, financial, and utilities up about 1%. Tech was up 0.75%, and healthcare up 0.3% for the session. Taking a look at profitable companies in the NASDAQ making new session highs, there were 18 companies, including names like Nvidia, Palantir, and Cheesecake Factory. I guess everyone's just stuffing their face with chips and cake. Taking a quick look at the S&P, what was up and what was down. Enphase Energy up 12.8%. Freeport McMoRan up 7.5%. Albemarle 5.6, Arista Networks 5.4, NRG Energy 5.3, McCormick 5.3, SMCI 5.3, Coinbase 5.2, Insight 4.8, Dell 4.6, the Cigna Group 4.4, and Royal Caribbean up 4%. In the NASDAQ, you had Marvell up 5.2, Airbnb 3.1, DoorDash 2.9, GE Healthcare up 2.9 as well. To the downside, in the S&P, you had Equinix down 9.4% and FICO down 3.9%. In the NASDAQ 100, Trade Desk down 2.5%, ASML Holdings down 2%, and PDD Holdings down 1.3%. I believe Nike reported after hours, and last time I checked, they were all over the map. They were up, down, up, down. I think right now at 4:30 Eastern, they're down about 1.4% after earnings. I don't know if they hit or miss, but I mean, if you look at the long-term chart, Nike's in trouble anyway. But that's just a big name that's reporting after hours. Let's switch gears to a little bit of macro and best defended.
We can't forget that this is just a small taste of the in-depth analysis that Not Your Advisor provides. They don't just throw numbers at you. They connect the dots, find those hidden trends, and help you understand what's driving the markets.
If you want the full picture, you got to check out the full Not Your Advisor episode.
Don't forget to subscribe to notyouradvisor.com.
And all their premium content. I mean, it's like having a direct line to what's really going on in the market.
It is. It really is. They cut through all the BS and give you the kind of info that you just won't find anywhere else.
Think about this. Investing is all about making decisions that work for you and your goals. You're the one in control.
Not Your Advisor can give you the map, but you choose where you want to go.
And with that empowering thought, we'll sign off. Happy investing.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.